today we're going to have a little look at how we test for the presence of hydrogen. I've got some hydrochloric acid in my test tube and a piece of magnesium ribbon there. I'm going to drop that in and you should be able to see there that is starting to bubble. Now those bubbles are a good sign of a chemical reaction that shows us something new is being made. We've got a gas being made and we want to find out what that gas is. Okay. Another good sign of a chemical reaction here is energy being released. Now that hasn't had very long so far, but in a minute I'm going to have a little feel and yeah, I can start to feel the tube is starting to warm up. Energy being released is a good sign of a chemical reaction. So we can see that each one of these bubbles inside the tube is full of something. That gas wasn't there before. It's being released. What we've got is a chemical reaction between the magnesium ribbon and the hydrochloric acid. What's happening is we're forming a new compound, a salt, which is magnesium chloride. The chlorine is coming from the hydrochloric acid, the magnesium from the magnesium ribbon. So we've got magnesium chloride being formed, and in order that it's a balanced chemical equation, we've also got the hydrogen's got to go somewhere. So we're producing hydrogen gas. I can feel now that it is actually getting pretty warm now. We can test whether or not it is hydrogen gas though using something called a POP test. Now, a POP test works based on the fact that hydrogen's a flammable gas. So what I'm going to do is take a splint and I'm going to light my splint there. So I've got a naked flame. I'm going to introduce the splint to the test tube. If we get a little squeaky pop, that would be the hydrogen burning. It shows us this gas is hydrogen. So let's just have a little look. Let's get that out of the way. Wait for my splint's gone out. Never mind. Take two. There we go. So we've got the world's least flammable splint there. Okay, so I'm going to introduce my splint into my test tube and hopefully that squeaky pop tells us there was hydrogen gas present. Stop.